Hey, Jason here. I'm just walking along the golf course today. It's absolutely beautiful out. I love having free time, and I'm just wondering, do you have the free time to do the things that you want to do? Not all of my clients are really struggling when they first come to me. So a lot of doctors that come to me, they're making really good money, but they have no free time, and they're really working hard to maintain their success. And so let me tell you about one of my doctors who already had a successful practice before he came to me. At least on the surface, it looked like he had a very successful practice. The guy had a lot of patients coming in every single day, plenty of new patients monthly, and it just seemed like he was working all the time. I mean, this guy really worked all the time. And the truth is that the guy was far from happy. In fact, he was absolutely miserable. And he told me that running his practice every single day just caused so much stress for him because he spent like almost every single waking moment of his life looking for new patients to put into his practice, and the guy was exhausted. He had no time left for his family. He didn't have time for his friends. He was even working on weekends doing things like health fairs and mall shows and dinner talks and screenings, and like every single weekend he'd have to cancel plans with his wife and his family because he really needed to work to be able to continue to have that kind of success. And so he called me up, we set up a strategy call, and I found the source of the problem, which was twofold. First, he didn't have any internal systems to get his existing patients to refer to him. I mean, he used screenings and he used dinner talks as a way to attract new patients. And now, like all those screenings, they brought in a constant flow of new patients. But they also took all of his time, and either it killed his weekends with his family, or he was just exhausted to do anything with his family or for himself. And the ultimate outcome was that he had this business that left him feeling completely overwhelmed. And so look, if this sounds familiar, and so for this doctor, the solution was really creating ongoing internal marketing systems in his practice that worked on autopilot and could really constantly do the marketing work for him. Instead of just having to use screenings and dinner talks to sell his patients on his services. And so you see, running a practice, it's really not about spending every waking minute inside your business. Ultimately, you want to build a 6 or 7 figure practice while still having some time on your hands and being healthy enough, for yourself and to be with your loved ones. I mean, your practice should be something that really gives you freedom so that you could really do things like this and design and live a life that's really worth living. I mean, it can't become something that controls and consumes every waking moment of your life. Unfortunately, that's the reality for many of the chiropractors that I begin working with. Ultimately, I get them out of that overwhelming and lifestyle that they have using things like solid systems and strategies that I teach them in my Practice Accelerator program. And if you're in the same boat as this doctor that I just described, then I just simply ask you this: are you ready to join me and build the practice that you want? Because I can show you. What are you waiting for? What do you need to hear from me that will help you pull the trigger and really finally just set up a strategy call with me? So look, I don't want to push you. I want you to click the link below when you're ready. Do it now before the year is over. I mean, start living the life you deserve to live right now. Start taking walks like this in this beautiful golf course. I'll see you soon. Peace.